with Sewell Stories on the streets of Irvine to find out how much our fellow citizens know truly about the first American Revolution. So let's go find out. We got one. Hey sir, I'm here with Sewell Stories. I'm here to ask you a question about the American Revolution.
Okay, what was it?
Could you please tell me when and what were the Stamp Acts? Hey, sir, excuse me.
Me?
Sir, could you please tell us what was the first American Revolution?
Revolution? America? Oh, green card. Visa? You give me a visa?
Sir, first American Revolution?
Revolution, yeah. You give me a green card, right?
Excuse me, miss. Sorry. We're here on behalf of Sewell Stories. We're here to ask you a question. Can you please tell us when was the first American Revolution?
1776.
Sorry, ma'am, but that's wrong. Sir?
Bosia?
No. I'm actually here from Sewell Stories.
You scared me. I say don't do that. What can I do for you, Holmes?
I'm just here to ask you a question about the American Revolution.
Ask me anything. I know everything about anything.
It's great. Can you please tell me, what were the colonial good old days?
It's easy. Back when I was in college, you should drink that Samuel Adams. Remember those 31 flavors? Those was good, huh?
Hi, sir. I'm with Sewell Stories. We're here to ask the citizens how much they know about the American Revolution. So, could you please tell me, when was the Stamp Act and what was it?
The Stamp Act? Wasn't that like about buying stamps? Like a year ago, maybe?
So as you can clearly see, our American citizens don't know anything about the first American Revolution. So here's a little video from Sewell Stories to help you learn more.
Inmate.
Hey! Sit down! The boss wants to talk to you.
Oh man, what a beautiful day. Mark, how you doing?
Good.
How's the business going?
Really good. I've been selling lots of sugar lately.
I'm off to get paper myself. Well, with all the surplus out there, you might as well stock up while you can.
I agree. All hail the king.
Hallelujah.
Hello, may I have some sugar today? How much is it?
A half gallon for only 1 shilling.
Golly, what's your secret?
Fresher than French.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Where am I? What's going on? I haven't done anything.
You don't need to know where you are, but you're here because you've defied the crown by resisting the acts Parliament has passed.
I haven't done anything. I'm a law-abiding English citizen.
What say you about the Stamp Act?
With all due respect, sir, I don't agree with the law. I don't feel it's fair for you guys to tax us from such a far distance. I mean, we've provided for ourselves before, and we've been able to thrive on our own. We really don't need you.
By damn, the Sugar Act is doing nothing to nullify the debt we've accumulated from war with France.
By the King's crown, we should tax those lazy American colonists. I suggest the Stamp Act tax.
I concur full-heartedly. I swear by the King's crown that by next spring our debt will be alleviated.
I agree.
Blasphemous! How can they tax us on paper and playing cards? They shouldn't be able to tax us without representation. Virtual representation is not good enough. No taxation without representation. Have you heard about the absurd Stamp Act?
Yes, I have. And those British try and put any more of these unjustified acts upon us
we will all become savages, just like those dirty natives.
I agree. For years, we have thrived on our own. Do the British really think they can come and encroach our way of life?
Absolutely right, sir.
You disrespectful Mongols to think that you can survive on your own without the help of England. You ragtag group of immigrants didn't have the guts to make it to America. You guys are no better than my dogs.
Mongrels? We were fine before you stuck your nasty noses into our business. Back in the good old days. You guys are nothing but a bunch of ridiculous brutes.
You dare call me a brute? You inept colonists would have survived by now. The Indians would have scalped you.
We fought in the war just like you. We lost just as many fathers and sons as you did. Of course, you probably don't care about that. Ah!
That's what you colonists deserve.
Gentlemen, before we begin, I'd like to thank you all for coming to this meeting. I have high hopes that this will be mutually beneficial to all of the participating colonies. The first issue we have to address is the Intolerable Acts.
The Boston Port Bill, issued by Parliament, was to make us, the town of Boston, it was going to close our ports unless we agreed to pay for the ruined tea by June 1st. 2 months. 2 months to pay for ruined tea. Lord enough deliberately issued this upon us just so we could close down our port. Before all this baloney, we didn't have to deal with this. We were able to deal with it our own way. Now Parliament comes in and thinks that they can tell us whatever we want to do. No, we should go back to the good old days.
The second coercive act stands to ruin everything we've worked for in government and in fair trials. The British government wants to appoint royal governors and revoke our charter, and they want to put in their choice of representatives in our assemblies. Before we elected these representatives, they were our representatives, not the British. The British want to put fair juries at risk. They want to put in their people into our juries. How would our trials be fair? How? We are being tried by them, not us. And now we can't even meet more than once a year? That's ridiculous. We could meet at our own discretion at any time, and now they're taking that right away. This act is just simply madness.
The Murder Act is intolerable. My brother was killed just for voicing his opinion on the Stamp Act. Yet his killer was sent back to England to be tried, just because he was enforcing royal authority. I want to go back to the times before Britain stuck its snooty royal nose into our court systems. I want to bring back our fair trials with our juries.
The Quartering Act is absolutely unacceptable. It's allowing the governor of New York to use privately owned buildings to house troops. It's bad enough that they're already in our area. Why should we have to care for them and provide housing? Do you guys remember before when they weren't around? Do you know how much better that was when we'd have to worry about their crap? They shouldn't have to be here. I can't even describe my feeling. It affects families so directly. Unbelievable.
The Quebec Act is completely unfair. Now the state religion is Catholicism. What happened to the freedom of religion we worked so hard to get? Why can't we just practice any form of Christianity we want? They've also removed trial by juries in property disputes. That right has been in the colonies for hundreds of years. Why is it gone now? Plus, now the balance of power is all shifted because they've removed the legislature. The governor can do whatever he pleases. We need to go back to the way things were before.
The good old days.
How was your little nap? Now let's move on to some serious business. When and where will the rebellion take place?
You don't get it, do you? The rebellion's already started in the hearts and minds of the American colonists. Your despicable acts have left us no choice but to